Okay, hi everyone. So I have been making good progress on these Romans. They are fairly easy to paint. Um, I was going to do a video. I didn't make a video showing just the first one I painted, but I made progress since then, so might as well just do this video. Um, I have 5 done, as you can see here, mostly with Gladius. And then I have one with the spear, the pilum. I think overall turned out okay. Like I said, they're not super hard to paint. I wasn't quite sure how to do the belt because I wasn't sure if those square components were supposed to be all leather or all metal, or I think it looked like to me it was supposed to be a mix between the two, but my fine detail skill is not the best, I'll be totally honest. I think I may have overdone it with the black wash on some of them as well. And my other challenge is getting the red to look consistent is a bit challenging for me. But in terms of getting figures done for gaming, I think they're serviceable, at least. I got another one with sword with the Gladius. I think all of the bodies have the Gladius attached already, so yeah, I guess it's just to have one body instead of one without the sheathed sword, I guess. Anyway, but I like Warlord miniatures. It's pretty good, pretty good quality figures, and uh, you know uh, fairly affordable, extremely affordable actually. And then we've got another with Gladius. Just trying to experiment with how much of a black wash I should be putting on, just to fill in the crevices on the armor and the accoutrements. We've got another one with the sword and another one with the sword. So yeah, that's what I've got painted up so far. And then I've got the rest that are all primed up. And I had a bit of a painting mishap. I squeezed on my there was a little bit of dried paint in the nozzle in this brown, and I kept squeezing it, and a bunch of it spilled out everywhere. So my palettes was kind of a mess, and the desk here was a little messy, so I had to clean that up. So that explains the brown on him. One of these guys actually got hit with way too much, and I managed to clean it up, so I think it ended up looking not bad. It just looks like he slipped in the mud, I guess, but not ideal. But yeah, it doesn't look so bad at the end of the day, I think. Yeah. Like my painting philosophy, though, like I've said on the channel before, is just getting figures complete and ready to play. The other thing with these figures is the back of the shield. I couldn't quite get the red to be consistent, and I'm not going to really worry about it because you don't really see it anyway. You don't really see it that much. And then, yeah, but as I was saying before I got a little distracted there, got the rest of them primed up. I've got some of the metal blocked in on this guy, another one with sword. And we also have the metal blocked in on the musician. So I just kind of took when I was sitting in, when I get one, because I've got this dry palette, when I take one color out, I try to, use it on all of them if I can. So I was just using this brush that I need to replace very soon, maybe next this week if I can get to a store. and just kind of filling that in quickly, just kind of slapping on the metal, because I did the same thing on this guy. Just getting all the metal, not really worrying about, crossing over in other color spots, just to get the color blocked in. I've noticed that can kind of help save some time, um, especially if, like this, you've got a lot of armor, a lot of primary main colors. On the Gauls, it was a little more challenging. I mean, because you only have some of the guys have mail armor. Most of the color I had to block in was skin tones and like the colors, the solid colors I did for the clothing. I think when I work on my Hail Caesar box, I might try and do more patterns on the Gaul clothes, but that takes a lot of freehanding, and I'm not super good at that, to be totally honest. So the other thing I got primed up are the two characters from the Hail Caesar box. Got the Celtic Commander, and obviously I can use these for the SPQR rules, and also I was looking at videos today, and there's another game system for ancient skirmish gaming called Clash of Spears. So if I can ever get to set up some games, I might check that out too. And this is the Roman Commander from the Hail Caesar box set. So yeah, so that's what I've got on the bench. This is another look at the Romans. And then these are bodies from the Imperial Romans, but I am waiting on getting some proper clippers in the mail to assemble those a little more efficiently, because I've been, to put this SPQR set together, I used regular scissors, and then eventually I got a an X-Acto knife, and was able to, but that's still not ideal for clipping things off sprues. So anyway, there's my little bench update. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh, and one last thing I was thinking about was for using these Romans in Hail Caesar. I was worried that they might not work as like a full regiment, so I was thinking I could probably use them as skirmishers, because if I have Imperial Romans, they seem like with the equipment I could probably use them as like auxiliary skirmishers from the provinces. Maybe, maybe if you ancients guys know better. I'm not a big Roman history head, so I think I could do that, because the Warlord Games auxiliaries, Roman auxiliaries, have this more like rounded off style of shield. So maybe I could do something like that. But anyway, if you guys have any ideas on that, just let me know in the comments. I always like learning new things. That's kind of why I do this, is because it's a good way to learn about history. I can share what I know, and I learn a lot from watching you guys, the other guys that are subscribed that make videos too, or people that leave comments. So anyway, yeah, I hope you liked the video, and hopefully the next one I will have more Romans done, and maybe even have more of the Hail Caesar starter set assembled. So which would be great. So hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you in the next video.